Hello, mis amores. Oh. Hello, mis amores. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great. I hope you're having an amazing day. And today, it hurts when I move my chin. Today we're being super crazy. I don't think I'm crazy enough. I got this for a photo. It wasn't the cheapest thing I've ever bought. So I thought, why not also at least start a video with it? Can't really talk either, which is also not that great for a video. But it would be great for like social settings where people just come up and kiss you. As if that just randomly happens. I mean, I've never had that happen to me. With this, it definitely will not happen. If you've ever been in this kind of a situation, I suggest you get this. Mwah. Oh wow, this hurts. So anyway, today, I don't really have a concept for this video, guys. A couple of days ago, I posted on my Instagram story how much I love gnocchi at the moment and how I eat them literally every day. Like, I wish I was lying. Okay, maybe not. Probably like every second day. This is no exaggeration. It doesn't really need much of a recipe, but you guys asked, and so I shall deliver. This is just one thing that I really enjoy eating at the moment, or just in general, and so I thought maybe I'll just give you some of my favorite things to eat and also drink. Some of them I took from like the past and I haven't eaten them in like forever. Some of them I do eat regularly at the moment and they're just not special. But maybe you just want to know simple and easy recipes or things that I eat that I think, and please don't judge any of these things. In my mind, most of these things are like healthy or healthy enough for me, and that is fine with me. Again, I don't really have a concept for this video, but I'm hungry now and it's lunchtime, so I guess we're just gonna make my current favorite lunch. I mean, it's literally just an avocado toast with egg. I always have a couple of bread options. Ooh, actually, let's start with my current obsession that I didn't know I had until like 2 days ago. It's salty licorice. I was always fine with licorice and I would eat it if it's there. Actually, not really. And then 2 days ago, Naomi made me try this salty licorice, like super salty licorice. And so I went and got salty licorice. This isn't salty at all, really. Okay, that just made me completely crazy because that's a lot of flavors in there. But yeah, let's get back to the actual recipe. I'm German, and so I've always got some sort of bread at home, you know? I mean, I've got one slice of this Roggenvollkornbrot, rye, full grain kind of bread. Before I make anything else, like, I will just start putting this in the toaster now. I really like it crunchy and dark. You will need some sort of avocado, some kind of nuts. Honestly, I literally just look like, what did I buy? And I usually buy the same things and see what else I can put on this bread. These 2 small carrots, for example. Tomatoes, these are cherry tomatoes. Got a bit of like pre-made hummus, which is probably not the best, but it gets the job done when I'm too lazy to make it myself, which is most of the time. Eggs, of course, and also a bit of baby spinach. Honestly, I think the worst thing about this lunch is having to wash all of your vegetables and salad, which some of you I know probably don't do that, which I can't understand, but to each their own. Then it literally just takes you however long it takes you to cook or fry an egg. Very important for my recipes is that you take an even amount of everything. I've got 10 cherry tomatoes right now. Usually I will take 2 or 4 slices of bread for obvious reasons. Usually I will make 2 eggs for obvious reasons, and also for obvious reasons I will only make 1 now. I think about a year ago I made recipes using all of the things that I hate, or trying to make the things that I hate taste good. One of these things were eggs. Look how far we've come. Salt, white pepper, garlic powder, and very important at the moment, is curry powder. Obsessed, guys. Trust me, this is so good. Even my egg is freaking out about how good this is. Carrot I will usually only have on the side as well, so that I can sort of dip it into hummus a little, you know? Thinnest layer of hummus. Then we put some avo on top. You can hear my egg dying in the background. I like my egg yolk runny.
Oops, I forgot to season my avocado.
And that's it. Guys, this is amazing. Did you hear the bread? And I'm telling you guys, the curry powder on the egg, life-changing. I think I'ma just have my quick lunch right now. I forgot the spinach. Bye. Okay, that was quite nice. I mean, I have it daily, so it can't be amazing anymore at this point. Even though the gnocchi, we will get to those. You'll think they are so boring, but they're so good. Anyway, after a nice fulfilling lunch, sometimes you think it was not as fulfilling as you thought it was gonna be. So you need a snack. Listen, this one I've never made before, but I was on TikTok and I came across this snack and I was like, I think I could really like this. It looks very easy. We will have to use the air fryer, unfortunately. It's basically healthy Doritos. I've got some corn tortilla, whatever spices you want to put in it, and some sort of oil. We're just gonna be crazy and like spontaneous here, right? We're just gonna cut them so that we have nice bite-size thingies. I think I'm using the best knife that you can think of. This is fine. We only have this massive bowl that also has a lid. I need to figure out a way to shake it later. Just gonna place my future Doritos in there. So Naomi once bought this like olive oil spray. So I guess I'm just gonna use that. Now we get to season it. I will season it with salt. Pepper, why not? Okay, what do we have here? A bit of garlic, a little bit of chili. I just love curry right now, so I'm just gonna add a tad of curry. And lastly, this is very German of me, but we've got this whole thing with like paprika flavored chips. So I'm gonna add a bit of paprika as well. Now we need to shake it somehow. It's fine, it'll work. Nice. Now we just put it in an air fryer. I'm back and I'm better. Once you're better than ever. Now get in here. That person did not give me any instructions. Gonna start with 6 minutes. Okay, it's been 8 minutes, guys, but I think they look as good as they're ever gonna look. I don't know how crunchy they will be. I might have to wait for them to cool down a little because I think that's when they might get a little crunchier. Not really crunchy. Yeah, I like this. Also very easily customizable. Such an easy snack. I like the crunchy ones. I think we're gonna leave them to cool down a little because I think maybe then many of them will be crunchy. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I see you guys all for coffee snack time because I've got a great recipe. See you then. Hi, it's coffee and snack time. This next one is a creation that I have yet to perfect, but I am content with where it is right now. I just realized that I forgot to buy something. This next creation that I thought of when I was desperate and wanted to experiment is some sort of maybe coffee yogurt. You know, yogurt that has like coffee flavoring, but there's no actual coffee in it. I wanted that, but with actual coffee in it. I just bought whatever yogurt I could find. This time I've got some lupin. Ooh, yes, Harry Potter yogurt. Any non-flavored yogurt will do. Actually, I don't think I've ever had this plain one. I've only ever tried the mango one and the blueberry. Oh, this is really bad. This is so bad. Is this still good? Maybe the rest of the ingredients will cover up the flavor. I've made myself an espresso, which is very watery. I'm starting to really not like my coffee machine anymore. And then we're just gonna mix this until it has this nice, beautiful color. And then honestly, I will just add whatever I feel like adding in that moment. Usually it's maybe berries, sometimes it's a little bit of dark chocolate, maybe some walnuts. I will say, I do drink my coffee without any sweetener. Coffee mixed with yogurt becomes extra bitter, so I like to add some sort of sweetener to this. This is honey. I just don't know how well this will work with this yogurt now. Actually, instead of walnuts, this time I'll just add a bit of plain creamy peanut butter. And then if you're into like protein shakes or need to up your protein level, you can add some protein powder to this. Trust me, with the right yogurt, this is good. With some berries in there or something that you have to chew, this is really good. I just don't have anything here yet. This is like my afternoon snack, which I sometimes make. I don't always make it. Usually I'll just have a coffee and some fruit. But every now and then I feel like preparing something like this. This is good. I just am really full from these thingies. They're really crunchy now. Because I'm so full, this just really doesn't taste that good. One last thing that I want to show you guys before we make the gnocchi. This is some sort of like comfort food. This is very nasty, might be offensive to people that cook. It's just something that I make when I'm hungry, but really, really lazy and just need something to satisfy me really quickly. Please don't judge me here. You need some sort of noodles, like ramen noodles. Then you need peanut butter, I guess oil. You could add green onion if you're really fancy, but most of the time when I make this, I'm not. You do need soy sauce, all kind of herbs or spices. Every now and then I feel a little too guilty. So I'm like, maybe I can add some sort of freshness to it, which is when I will add a bit of bell pepper. So we might do that now. Essentially, you just cook the noodles according to the package instructions. And then, you know, depending on how lazy you are, you can just use that one pot that you cook the noodles in and create your masterpiece. Or it tastes a little bit better out of a pan, not gonna lie. Now you maybe get why this is a little bit better when you make it in a pan. Because essentially, we're just gonna add everything now. And obviously, in a pan, it just has some sort of, you know, nice little fried flavor to it. I'm just gonna add soy sauce. Usually I would fry the bell pepper before in the pan and add the noodles later, but not if we make this in a pot and if everything has to go really quickly. Anyway, also add some peanut butter and just keep stirring. Do not forget the star of the show, which is the garlic powder, which also I guess happens to be the star of today because I've used it so much. Also a bit of black pepper. This is white pepper, just for the heck of it. Maybe a bit of curry as well. Literally just add anything you want. Just let it do its thing. See guys, that involved like barely any work. So kind of embarrassed to say, but it's done already. And there you have it guys. The best noodles you will ever try. Maybe the quickest, I don't know. I don't want to show that anymore. Is it a culinary masterpiece? No. Is it super quick? Yes. Does it get the job done therefore? Yes it does. Trust me guys, this is nice. Full of intense flavors, crunch from the bell pepper. Don't come for me, I can also do it like this. This was giving me life. I feel like we all have these kind of recipes that are just kind of nasty and kind of like no one should know about these things. What is your recipe, guys? Maybe I should try them. Ooh, tell me. Speaking of nasty things, this is such a guilty pleasure. Chili is screaming, shouting, throwing up. because of it, but trust me guys, I know I've tried like all sorts of mocktails in a video like 3 weeks ago, I think. This one right here, this is my favorite mocktail, and I came up with this back when I was like really young. Because I wasn't allowed to drink Coke, I just disguised it as something else because I would just mix it with orange juice. And then it has this really nasty color, like this greenish brownish color. But trust me guys, this, I've honestly forgotten how this tasted, and I also have forgotten how good this is. I think this must be a thing somewhere in this world because I can't be the only one to like this. And last but not least, never least, my infamous gnocchi recipe. It's not that infamous. It's also not that crazy. I'll be back to make dinner. Hi guys, it's dinner time. Can I make the same joke twice? Let me just tell you, I really don't feel like cooking right now. But I know how quickly it is to make this gnocchi recipe, so I don't even want to call it a recipe. That's what I mean. This is my kind of cooking. So quick and easy, even when I don't feel like cooking at all, but I know I need to eat something or want to eat something. Very essential for this recipe are 2 pans. One is enough if you don't really feel like sauce, which is the case for me often when I don't feel like cleaning 2 pans. If I do make a sauce, then I will use a second pan for it because I like my gnocchi really crunchy on the outside. And that only works if you do not put any liquid with the gnocchi. What do you need, guys? That is really entirely up to you. You can make the gnocchi from scratch. As I said, I eat them basically every second day, so there's no way I make them from scratch every single time. You need olive oil, all sorts of seasonings, salt, pepper. I add curry, I add garlic, add a bit of chili, maybe paprika, herbs, literally anything I can find up there. As for the sauce, you also need, spices and olive oil, of course, tomato paste, canned tomatoes, whatever kind you like, or just passata. And then whatever vegetable you want to add, really. Now let's quickly make it. I'm telling you, literally the easiest thing ever. Put some olive oil into that pan. Also put it into the other pan already. Add some green onion if you feel... Maybe I will. Fine. Still have an open package of gnocchi because I literally made them last night. Oops, I forgot I'm making food. They're gonna need forever to, be soft but crunchy on the outside. So yeah, I mean forever. It's probably gonna take about like 10 to 15 minutes. Never forget the garlic and curry powder. Italian herbs, which I really like. There's no way this happened. It broke. Rude. Anyway, I'm also gonna add tahini because we love tahini. I hope there's no more glass in this. How do I know? Fuck guys, I don't think I can eat this. I think I literally have to throw this away. Just to be safe, I probably shouldn't eat it. Fine, I will do it again. The easiest recipe just turned into the worst recipe ever. Okay, so this oil is hot. You could add some more onion, but again, this is kind of a lazy recipe, so we're not gonna do that. Instead, some... What is this called? Carrot. Guys, I'm literally just winging this. You can't even call this a recipe. Our sauce is almost done. Herbs. In the end, we're just gonna add a bit of our spinach, our baby spinach, and then we're basically done. But I must come across as the laziest person ever in this video. But here you go. Here you've got my gnocchi with tomato sauce. It might not look super appealing. Also, the ratio of sauce to gnocchi is a little off. But trust me, guys, this is really good. I keep the gnocchi and sauce separate because, yeah. My sauce got very salty. Maybe I'm in love. That's what you say in Germany. I don't know if that's a thing in other countries as well. If you cook and make something too salty, it means you're in love or you have a crush on someone. I say all this just to say that I'm not. Except for my celebrity crushes. Even though I'm not hungry at all. And this is just fantastic. So easy, fantastic, yummy, full of flavors, it's easily customizable. Anything is allowed really with this. There we go. I feel a little ridiculous, but also this kind of feels like torture device. So this was a fun little video in which I just danced a little because sometimes you need to dance, and this is the first time I've danced in this video, so I just had to make sure that I danced in order to say that this is a video in which I danced. Anyway guys, I'm gonna dance the night away right now, apparently. That said, you guys probably hate me for wearing this. Again, I told you guys to tell me your secret little recipes so that maybe I can try all of them. Goodbye guys. Thank you so much. I'm leaving guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Y entonces nos vemos la próxima vez. Bye.